Okay, we're just going to talk real fast about how to set this up. And you have two hockey players. Here is hockey player number 1. There's their stick. And here is hockey player number 2 with their stick. I don't know, I can't draw. And they are on the ice, okay? And it tells us that they are 100 meters apart. So we know that the distance is 100 meters. Okay, and they also tell us a little bit of information about them. Before I write anything down, I'm going to say that this direction is the positive direction for motion. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign this guy, and I'm going to say this is Sidney Crosby. Okay, and this is Alex. Oops, sorry. This is Alex Ovechkin. And I'm going to say that Sidney is going to start at 0 meters, okay? So his initial position is going to be 0. And Alex Ovechkin, he's going to start 100 meters away. So his position, initial position, is going to be 100 meters away. And then it does tell us how fast they skate. So Sidney Crosby, he's going to skate that way, which is in the positive direction. So his velocity is going to be a positive velocity, 13.3 meters per second. And it tells us that Ovechkin he's going to skate towards Sidney because these guys are going to meet in the middle and they're going to collide. Boom. That's a really bad collision symbol. Anyway, so his velocity is actually going to be negative because he's skating in the negative direction, okay? So his velocity is going to be negative, what was it? 12.2 meters per second. All right, so that gives me, let me just move this up a little bit. That gives me the ability for each of the skaters to write one of those position equations. Remember, the position equation is going to be, I'm just going to write it here on the middle. It's going to be x final equals VT plus x initial, and x is position, okay? So for Sidney, I'm going to say that position is going to be velocity, which is 13.3 meters per second, times time, which I don't know, plus 0, because his initial position is 0. I'm going to say Alex, he's going to be looking at final position. Sorry, I didn't put a vector hat on that. Final position is going to be equal to negative 12.2 meters per second plus 100 meters, because that's where he's starting at. Now, because this position here, they're going to collide and they're going to hit, I can set these two equal to each other. X final for Sidney is going to be equal to x final for Alex. And once you do that, and then you're going to solve for t. Here I am making a video and I forgot to put t in there. It's negative 12.2 meters per second t plus 100 meters. Once you put those equal to one another and you solve, you're going to come up with the time of their collision. Then you can plug that into either one of these equations for t, and you can calculate the position, okay, the XF. Hopefully that helps. If not, if you're still confused, let me know.